promise you that I will bring you all home alive. But this I swear, before you and before Almighty God, that when we go into battle, I will be the first to set foot on the field, and I will be the last to step off, and I will leave no one behind.
For those of you who don't know, that is called propaganda. Because propaganda is lying, but it's kind of lying in the way that advertising lies. Canada talks about our great untouched wilderness that we have our own government looking to destroy. The United States talks about its beautiful landmark sites that are being destroyed by climate crisis. These sort of things. This is propaganda, and we're all taught it. Now, everyone who has ever seen any kind of military movie about the United States has seen this thing about no man left behind. That's a good idea. But you seem to have restrictions on it. That is Master Sergeant Rangavili. On October 7th, he was off duty, but he heard what was happening at the Nova Music Festival, the massacre that was happening. So he went to his unit to help. He got shot, he got taken hostage, and he is the last hostage to come out of Gaza, even though I think the ceasefire was supposed to have officially started a couple of months ago. A terrorist, practically a child terrorist, a young terrorist of Hamas in the IDF's custody, told the IDF about how they had been moving this man's body around and telling the world and the IDF, oh, we can't find him because you've destroyed so much of our world in the war we started. How could you do that? 250 bodies were exhumed because the young terrorist informed the IDF that Rangavili was in a Gaza cemetery. Unmarked, of course, because if Islam any Muslim found out that there was a Jew next to them in the graveyard, they would destroy the whole area. So they exhumed 250 bodies. Over 20 dentists had to take the time to go through all the dental work to find Rangavili, because Hamas didn't give him over. You understand that? And this is what no one left behind should actually mean. Barely over 2 years. And the IDF, Israel, would not stop until everyone, male and female, came home. As opposed to going to France 50 years later and saying, hey, can we have some of the bodies of the people we left behind?